A man scans videos on the subway, but when the little fairy suddenly slapped, he even slandered him for candid photography. After a full-body search to return the man's innocence, but the little fairy refused to apologize. He also reversed black and white manly would directly take the little fairy to court. The presiding judge applies for our lawsuit as follows. We believe that Lin Civil and Yunqing Metro Security infringes on our client Chen Yang's right of reputation. We formally sue Lin Sir and Yunqing Metro. Injury to our client. Ask the defendant to make a public apology and compensate Chen Yang for 100,000 years of mental damage. Accuse the opposing lawyer Wang Haiyang of knowing the law and breaking serious circumstances. According to Article 306 of the Criminal Law, Sentencing Defense Counsel, Wang Haiyang was sentenced to 6 years and revoked his lawyer's license. Accusing the presiding judge, Wang Liyun, feminism is as the presiding judge, he and a malicious verdict at the last verdict. Request to sentence the presiding judge was sentenced to 20 years. Permanent ban on Wang Liyun from entering the legal profession. 3 demands in one go. There was a dead silence. Even the citizens watching the screen projection outside the venue were stunned. The plaintiff's lawyer is not crazy. This case shouldn't mean for the little fairy and the subway company. The plaintiff's lawyer came up and played just then the opposite lawyer in. Is even the presiding judge going to send it in together? Zundu Jiadu. This is too brave. This is killing red eyes. Trial scene. The presiding judge Wang Liyun rang again to return. The original lawyer's court is a solemn, sacred place. Anything you say will be subject to the law. Legal liability. Ask the original lawyer to restate one party's claim. I will repeat the appeal just now. We believe. Then you take what you just said verbatim. Repeat it again. That's all I'm asking. So I applied for a new presiding judge. Wang Liyun is involved in this case. Please recuse yourself from this hearing. The jury at the scene was all shocked this time. You want Wang Liyun to avoid this? This is a direct indictment of the presiding judge. For the first time. Even the 2 judges next to him did not expect. You will directly sue the presiding judge. As the plaintiff's attorney, I naturally have the right to sue. Don't know the presiding judge and the sole judge. What's the point? At this time, the observers on the scene couldn't help but whisper. A trainee lawyer dared to sue the opposing lawyer and the presiding judge asked for a new chief judge. This wave of operations is too unfavorable. The presiding judge Wang Liying's eyes turned completely. Are you sure you want to indict the presiding judge? I remind you again. Facts in court. Pay attention to evidence. If you still insist on suing me, you must present reasonable and legal evidence. Otherwise, they will be held legally responsible. Serious cases will be sentenced to more than 7 years in prison. I'm pretty sure. Just then, the prosecution staff also came out. Due to special reasons, this court has announced a 10-minute suspension. The voice just fell. The audience at the trial site and the projection room would have already exploded. The court has just started and will stop for 10 minutes. Damn it, Lawyer Liu is not ordinary. Send the presiding judge directly in. Terrible. Could it be that the French fanatic is talking about this person? After some discussion, as the presiding judge, he was asked to recuse himself from the hearing. The original judge, it has also become the presiding judge. Of course, the accusation against Wang Liyun must after this you will also be held legally responsible. Li Tao rang the courtroom as the new presiding judge. The court is now officially in session. Please submit your 3 claims. Submit relevant evidence in turn. First of all, I will first tell me what my client went through, so it's clear to everyone. Why does my client keep suing? September 6th at 17:30 p.m. Metro taken by driving to Wangjiawen Station. I met Lin Xian and Sufa here. 17:40 p.m. Lin Xian suddenly snatched Chen Yang's phone. Say firstly that you were secretly photographed by the old critics, and Lin Xian kicked Chen Yang's dongbu. Lin Xian and forced Chen Yang to open his phone to view the after Liang Nu checked her phone. No candid photos were found. The result is the camera must be hidden in the shoe. After the subway security check, it was a misunderstanding. The final outcome of the mediation is apologized to. As a result, the 2 apologized no sincerity at all. Everyone is trying to convince my peace of mind. He also said that he was bothering the 2 ladies. Boys should let girls do this. But my client was clearly insulted. They weren't respected. Why let the abuser take this opportunity? I want to ask everyone here, isn't it right for men and women? Why do men have to give way to women? Why must you be generous in front of women? The casual slander of the little fairy mobile phone at privacy items such as shoes. I want to ask why. Here's how it happened. And the whole courtroom fell silent. Just everyone thought it was over here. You go on to say it's more than that. Afterward, Lin Chen and Sir post videos on social media. Slander Chen Yang. Unlucky today. I met a candid photographer on the subway. It's so frustrating. Then this video inspired netizens to report to my client Chen Yang is really angry. Seeing that Liang Nu has no repentance and the subway did nothing. This is how Liang and V and the subway come together. We protest. I think the plaintiff's lawyer, Yu Lin Xian, talk nonsense about the incident. Presiding judge, plaintiff lawyer disrupts request to expel the plaintiff's lawyer from court. The presiding judge immediately looked the plaintiff's lawyer. According to the police, it didn't happen as you said. Please show relevant evidence. Presiding judge, the lawyer is taking something unwarranted. Falsely report to us. The monitoring of the subway company was being monitored cannot be used. Ask the plaintiff's attorney. How can we restore the scene one by one? And the plaintiff's lawyer said, not a kick. And do you have any evidence? In the end, it was very clear, and the police client has apologized. Where did you hear the apologies? Bad attitude. Do you have any evidence? Boris. And said I met a candidate to specify the surname of Dao and say that the other party happened to the video you two posted. Did you say who? It's the following. I went out that morning. I did meet a candid photographer, asked him to delete the photo and apologize. He did secretly film us. The video we sent has nothing to do with Chen Yang and Wan. And I also apologized to Chen Yang. It is also necessary to expand the popularity and expand by the internet. Life is hard. If my friends and family hadn't stopped me, I have committed suicide by jumping off a building. Sister crying, nodded. Why don't you want to let us go? Chen Yang's own video on Douyin is the true indication of Daoxing us. I'm depressed now too. Even normal life is difficult. Bombed by the internet every day. Chen Yang, what do you want from us? We apologize to you, okay? Do I have to kneel down for you? The presiding judge is now very clear. Our party. The video posted by the person has nothing to do with Chen Yang. He had been exposed by the internet. Send a video to expand and chasing after our client. Use public opinion to pressure our client. As a result, they both suffered from depression. I think Chen Yang has violated Sienner and Su Weiner's privacy. The right of reputation requires Chen Yang to compensate for mental damage and medical expenses.